You know, I had a lot to say about Mamdani and the crazy shit that went on this past weekend. But I'm gonna keep this short. Did you see what he posted yesterday? Now he posted fucking guy just digs it in, man. He's a fucking radical hijack. He don't give a shit. He just digs it in. Now he posted that a few days after two radical fucking jihadists threw IEDs, and thank God they didn't actually explode, threw IEDs at NYPD officers and protesters who were protesting Islam.
Yo, this nigga threw a bomb, bro. Yo, he threw a bomb. Yo, did he throw a bomb, bro?
Nice.
That shit stinks. That shit stinks.
Yeah,
Yo, did he just throw an Allah Akbar bomb, bro? Yo, that shit stinks. You know damn well that wasn't me, though. That was crazy. He threw an Allah Akbar cocktail at y'all. That was some wild shit, bro. And y'all saying them niggas is good?
Rein myself in, man, because I'm getting heated just thinking about it. See, Mom Donnie came out and posted this on his X account. He said this publicly about the incident.
Good morning. On Saturday, a protest was held outside Gracie Mansion, where I live with my wife, Rama. Neither of us were home at the time. This was a vile protest rooted in white supremacy entitled Stop the Islamic Takeover of New York City. I'm the first Muslim mayor of our city. Anti-Muslim bigotry is nothing new to me, nor is it anything new for the 1 million or so Muslim New Yorkers who know this city as our home. While I found this protest appalling, I will not waver in my belief that it should be allowed to happen. Ours is a free society where the right to peaceful protest is sacred. It does not belong only to those we agree with. It belongs to everyone.
White supremacy. You can't really use the white supremacy thing. Why? Because these white supremacists aren't protesting Jews. They're not protesting Christians and Catholics. The majority of Christians and Catholics in this world are, if I'm not mistaken, Hispanic. They're not protesting Hindus. They're not protesting Buddhists. They're protesting radical Islamist jihadis. They're protesting the radicalism of Islam. A lot of crazy shit going on in New York City that's not being talked about. You got the call to prayer, 5 o'clock in the morning around the 5 boroughs going off everywhere. I see the videos on TikTok. You got dozens, sometimes more than 100 Muslims just taking over public spaces and doing their fucking prayer publicly, just taking over public spaces, See, what you see going on in New York City is the same exact thing that went on in London. London was the blueprint for what you see going on in New York City today. Yeah. Good old London. It's how London fell to the radical Islamists. People keep forgetting how we even got here. We got here because Mamdani's radical Haji fucking wife got caught out there and exposed for liking the atrocities of October 7th. Then Mamdani went out there and defended his wife and her radical jihadi fucking ass.
I'd like to know what your reaction was to the article in the Jewish Insider that was posted about your wife's social media activity. And what I'm wondering is, you're an elected official. She is not. Is it anybody's business, and is it fair to question you about it?
My wife is the love of my life, and she's also a private person who has held no formal position on my campaign or in my city hall. I, however, was elected to represent all 8.5 million people in this city, and I believe that it's my responsibility, because of that role, to answer any questions about my thoughts and my policies and my decisions.
Thank you. All right, last question will be.
She can say what she wants to say. She's a private citizen. Forget the fact that she's considered the first lady of New York City. She's a private citizen. She wants to say, or she wants to post exploiting, terrorists killing Jews. That's her business. I don't know how much more people need to see to understand. In a post 9/11 New York City, 25 years later, there is a radical jihadist now in the mayor's office. Has me a little unnerved, man. But all I can say is I told you so. I mean, shit. At some point, the government's gonna have to stop lying about Operation Manhattan Project. You can't keep arresting ISIS sympathizers or operatives who are trying to commit mass casualty events. While at the same time saying Operation Manhattan Project isn't a thing. PJ Media, everybody go look this up. Now, the government said it wasn't true. Government, FBI, they downplayed the shit out of it, man. Sarah Adams spoke about it. I trust Sarah Adams. Sarah Adams, her accuracy over the target is pretty goddamn good. But everybody said she was wrong. It wasn't a real thing. It was a real thing, and we're seeing it play out now. I posted about it on November 24th. I basically said this kind of shit was gonna happen. I posted on Mamdani's mayor's office page, January 1st. See, now, I felt a mosque was gonna get bombed or something. And that was gonna usher in a new phase and era of Islamophobia. And it was basically gonna ignite a religious war within New York City. I mean, the mayor's residence. I mean, it reaches the level of a mosque since he's the first Muslim mayor, right? You got Hajis throwing IEDs at NYPD, throwing IEDs at protesters because they don't like protesters protesting Islam. So how do they deal with people like that? Try to kill them, try to hurt and maim them, just like they did in London when the London people were trying to protest against their first Muslim mayor and all the radical shit he was doing. London was the blueprint. You got the media trying to spin for this motherfucker. You know, I have a deep-seated fucking hatred for Hajis, man.
Identified as Amir Balat, an 18-year-old man, lit and threw an ignited device toward the protest area, landing in the crosswalk of East 87th Street and East End Avenue. Witnesses reported seeing flames and smoke as it traveled through the air before it struck a barrier and extinguished itself a few feet from police officers. Mr. Balat then ran southbound on East End Avenue toward 86th Street and gets a second device from a man tentatively ID'd as Ibrahim Nick, 19 years old. Mr. Balat lights the device and starts running with it. He then drops the device on the west side of East End Avenue between East 86th and East 87th Streets. Officers immediately secured the area and they took both men into custody. This was all captured on NYPD Argus camera.